All right, here we go.
Welcome back to Two Brokies. You are here with
Me, Jenna Cortis,
and Kevin Sullivan.
Kevin Sullivan.
Yeah, today we're doing a life update.
A life update. So you went to Japan.
Yeah, biggest trip of my life. Like it was the number one place I wanted to go to.
Okay, so was it kind of like bucket list dream?
Bucket list dream. My sister went there to study, so I was like perfect opportunity. I went there at the tail end to then bring her back to the States.
And where was she studying?
Kyoto.
Nice. So did you start there? Tell us a little bit about your path.
Flew into Tokyo.
Barbara.
Flew into Tokyo, took a bullet train to Kyoto, stayed there for a week, and then went back to Tokyo and stayed there for a week.
Can I ask you something really stupid?
Yeah.
What is a bullet train?
A bullet train's a very fast, it's like high-speed rail.
I thought it was like a literary metaphor. Like, that hit me like a bullet train.
I mean, the name probably
okay.
Like fast,
but it's
like
an actual thing as well. It's fast.
It's fast, and it's like high-speed magnetic. I don't know the technology behind it, but it's not a normal.
It's not
train.
like a Amtrak. Chugga chugga.
Yeah, you're not like. The thing is, going like 200 miles an hour.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they're fast, and then when they pass each other, it's insane. You can feel them both kind of go
warp a little.
It's wild.
Wow.
You kind of feel like you're on that Harry Potter bus where they squeezes.
Yeah, or like that train they take to the Capitol in the Hunger Games. Yeah. So anyway.
But the Japan's I think they revolutionized the bullet train. I think it's the OG is theirs.
Yeah.
And now it's not barely in the top 10. I think it's ranked 6th.
Okay.
Fastest
so
best.
Other people have been iterating.
You know who's not on that list?
The United States of
At
America.
All. Not
yeah,
even,
yeah, didn't crack the top 10. Huh?
We don't have a high-speed rail, period.
People were always talking about them, but
Oil lobbying. They don't want one.
But check the tapes. I don't see any. So give us a little bit. I'm not sure the best way to approach it. Do we go day by day? Do I ask?
No.
Do I just say peaks and valleys?
I'll
favorite item purchase, favorite place you went?
We're gonna go through purchases. But can I just tell you how amazing Japan is? I was nervous because you're nervous going to your number one. I've thought about Japan for so long.
Oh, wow.
I also thought it was going to be a drunk adventure my whole life.
Which it was not.
It was not. And so I had to kind of grieve that trip I thought it was going to be in a way.
But did you really miss much?
Japan is just a better, more respectful place.
Yeah.
You're on public transportation and no one is talking. There's no screaming. There's fabric on the seats and they're not stained. It's just the rules
clean.
Are so. Yeah, the streets are clean. The public, my sister had to go to urgent care because something was wrong with her and her foot. So we went to urgent care and it was done, paid for, prescriptions, and it was so cheap.
Medical care.
Yeah, they have medical care. They have the public transportation, like I said. And also, you can go to a vending machine pretty much anywhere. And the vending machines are everywhere, hot and cold vending machines. And the water is $1, no matter where you go. We went to Disney Sea, not Disneyland, Disney Sea. And there was vending machines in Disney. And the waters were also $1.
Not $18.50 like they are.
No.
I have a question for you.
America's a scam.
What is Disney Sea?
It's we have California Adventure. It's the other park.
Okay.
And they just went with the land and the sea. And it's close to the water and there's water that runs through it. There's gondola rides.
It's still technically Disney?
It's Disney, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a Disney ticket. There's Mickey and Minnie. The characters were out. There's a Frozen ride, a Rapunzel ride.
Okay, cool.
We waited in line for Rapunzel over an hour and a half, and it was the worst ride I've ever been on my life. Tangled, that's the ride.
Did you let down your hair, though?
I did, because I was exhausted. It was so much walking.
How many steps are we doing a day?
At least 20,000.
Woo!
You just wake up and you start walking.
Oh my gosh.
And then you walk right to sleep. But I will tell you.
Tell me.
There are hacks for hurting feet. One, get good shoes. But also, I stayed at a hotel that was like also a spa. They have lots of like onsens and stuff, but you can't go to a lot of them if you have tattoos. Anyway, there was a spa on the roof of my hotel, like a public bath, and it was open air.
Ooh.
And so I used that like every day. And one of the days it was raining, so I was like basically in a hot bath, and no one was there that day. Thank God. I liked when no one was there, because I didn't really like when it was hustle bustle. I was like, ooh, no thanks. And it was like raining on me, and I was just like in a hot bath, and
That
I was
sounds amazing.
stretching my legs, and like it was unbelievable. The shopping there.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do a little like a haul.
Let's
I'm
do
gonna
a show and tell, baby.
And also, if you have Disney questions, if you're going to Japan, going to Disney, let me know if you want me to do like hacks in the Instagram story or something, because we did it correctly. My sister and I did like the single riders when we had to. We only waited once, and it was for that Rapunzel. Wouldn't do that again, ever. Just watch the YouTube of Rapunzel. The ride it takes you in a circle.
Fun.
And then it's over.
Oh, okay.
You go in, you see lanterns, and then it's over. And you're like, what the fuck? And it was like the ride my sister wanted to do the most, so I did it. And then even she was like, I'm glad I saw it. I was like,
you're like,
for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
And I was delusional. It was fine.
Show us what you got in your bag of goodies.
Okay, also, there's...
For me?
Girl, you could swim in these. But also, they're a little too small for me. Once you also decide to go to Japan, your algorithms just start feeding you Japan content. Of course. Like, my whole feed was, you have to do this, you have to do this. So
can I see one of these bad boys? Or
these are Onitsuka Tigers.
Ooh.
Which I wore a pair to Japan not knowing they don't look like this.
These are nice.
And I got them personalized.
Oh,
just this side.
Is that your AIM name?
KS88? No. I don't know why I went I had to like decide on the fly.
Yeah.
Anyway, they didn't have my size in pretty much anything. So these are a little too small for me and already hurt my feet.
Not bad.
Hate that. But you have to go early, get in line, blah, blah, blah. So I got these are the classic.
Cute.
And then I also, see if you can name this movie.
Princess Diaries.
Can you name the movie? Can anyone name that movie?
Kill Bill.
Kill Bill.
Oh, no.
You like them? And then I got these ones too, KS11.
What's 11?
11 people in my family. It's like my number.
Oh, okay, cool.
I could go on about 11s. 11 follows me. K is the 11 letter alphabet. My birthday's 29 equals 11.
Okay.
Anyway, so I got those little classics. Okay, so there's also this other thing they have there.
Tell me.
For your feet. These pads. I don't know what is in them, to be honest. Although also Google Translate has changed the game in traveling because you can just take a picture.
Right.
Have you used it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. Unreal. Or you just talk into it and have people translate. It was a great time. These.
What do they do?
You just stick them on your feet. Like, hello, if I could have, they're so heavy. If I could have gotten more, I would have.
Can I feel the weight? So is it hot? Do you put it on your foot and it's hot?
Here's one. The one's kind of open. You could smell it.
You opened one?
Describe it.
I would say herbaceous.
It's like mentholy. There's
minty, but there's some herbs.
It's it gives cough drop.
Kind of sexy feet on the front of these, huh?
Okay. Anyway, I was like, after pickleball, sometimes my feet hurt so bad that I like can't sleep.
You bought 4,000 of those.
Yeah, because they're unbelievable. You put them on, you go to bed, and your feet are freezing.
Okay,
they like
put them on when you go to. Ooh, wait, that's not okay. Now I'm more interested.
Yeah, I'll have to give you a pack, maybe. Shopping by I got masks, lots of face masks. I'm really into skincare. Because the ingredients over there, I don't know what that is. Oh my God, it's to take off mascara.
To take it off?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because there's really intense mascaras.
Okay.
My sister got one and she literally could not get the mascara off.
I'm allergic to mascara, so I don't know that any of that would apply.
Really?
Yeah.
These were on TikTok. Collagen masks. And then this sunscreen. All their products are really clean. They have really strict rules about like...
what you can put in them?
Yes, and their food. So like the Kit Kats there, I bought also just as many Kit Kats.
International Kit Kats are really good.
So
they
good.
taste really different. Like really different.
More masks. That's pretty much it. Lots of skincare. And then a lot of clothes, which this whole outfit.
Amazing. So what is it like shopping? There's just a ton of shops, or is it one area? Is it multi-area? Is that vintage? Too many questions. I heard it.
There's an area, there's like one neighborhood. It's like 30-minute train ride outside of Tokyo. That's
Did you take the bullet?
No, you wouldn't take the bullet to that.
Of course not.
You just take the train.
Right.
The bullet's for like long
Long
distances.
distances,
Yeah, city to city or like day trips. So once you're in Tokyo, you're just going to different neighborhoods for different things.
So you took the train to this area?
Yes. But the area we stayed in, I stayed in Shinjuku, which is also where all the gay bars are. Tokyo has, there's not a lot of PD. I was like, oh, I didn't see any gay people. I did see like one gay couple that were clearly tourists. And I was like, oh, wow, I haven't seen a gay person, notice. But then I was like, wait, I haven't really seen that much PDA or coupling, except for in the park.
So you probably saw a lot of gay people. You just didn't know.
Maybe, yeah. And I was like, it's been kind of nice. I've not felt that single here because I'm not surrounded by couples.
I thought you were going to say it's been nice to not see any gay people. I was like, okay. It's kind of the opposite of our mission here.
I hate seeing us around. I'm like, I'm the only one that can travel.
On our podcast.
But then one of the nights out, we went to the gayborhood. In Tokyo, there's a little gayborhood in Shinjuku. And there are 300 gay bars.
What?
Yeah.
So
at West Hollywood has 14.
How many did you hit?
Over
under 50.
2.
Makes sense. It was only one night, right?
Well, no, actually, I was there one night before by myself. I just went to go see it because I had dinner right near there. And then I walked through it to just see what it was like. And then I went to my sister.
What was the vibe? Like, what was it like in there?
It's just different. It's completely chaotic. The bar scene is so different. So there are really like small bars where there'll be like only a few people can fit.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's why there's so many.
Oh, that makes sense.
A lot of the bars we couldn't even get into.
Mm-hmm.
And then another one, I forget, my manager was texting me and I was like, oh, we had a call, but I was like, wait, I fell into a drag show. I'll call you afterwards. And he was like, oh, shocking. Because they just were like, come in, free drag show. And I was like, of course.
Of course.
There's something about traveling and finding the gayborhood and then just being like called in to like watch a drag show that I'm like, oh, I'm safe. I'm here. I'm home. Yeah. Like, this is the same as West Hollywood, you know?
Yeah.
People that just are looking for that inclusion and fun and like letting go.
Yeah.
The drag show was hilarious. It was the most unstructured drag show, not to drag the drag show, but the girls at WeHo, I was like, damn, appreciate my home queens. No.
Yeah.
It was just like a fun free show, but it was chaotic. And then I took my sister back like a couple nights later. We actually like went out because I was also not really trying to go into the bars.
What was that like? Like, you want to see the bars, you want to see the scene, but you don't necessarily want to trigger this vision that you've had of having a big drunken trip there.
Totally.
Yeah.
And I ordered a Coke at the drag show. I was like, a Coke. And he was like, is that it? And I was like, yeah. And he went,
oh.
And I was like, sick. Yeah. And it was the most expensive thing I bought that day.
Really?
Yeah. It was like $6. He was like 3,000 whatever yen. And I was like, oh. And then I watched him just like grab some ice, throw it. I was like, whatever. And out of a 2-liter. I'm like, okay. It's fine. But anyway, when we went back, then I was like, oh, now I can actually like go into these busy spaces.
Yeah.
Because before I was so intimidated. Mm-hmm. I'm not drunk. Back when I was drinking, I would go anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, and just go get fucked up with like the people.
The best of them.
Yeah. And you become like friends that are never going to see each other again, but you're lifelong. But when I went back with my sister, some of the space, you just couldn't even get to the bar. There was like 100 people outside of each establishment.
Like the small?
In the street.
Oh, wow.
Because it is like a grid, like little neighborhood. There's not really cars going through it. So just gays everywhere, bar hopping. Mm-hmm. It was kind of wild. And then we ended up going through this little alley.
Wait, can I ask a question before the alley? Did you see anybody cute? Was there anybody that you were like kind of vibey with? Or was everyone not really doing the eye contact thing?
It was just, everyone was like on a mission. Everyone was like, in party mode. So
Yeah,
I
it wasn't
really.
really. You weren't.
No one
catching-
was. You're drinking in an alley. I'm not like hot.
Yeah, yeah.
I was just kind of like there to sightsee and
Of
like
course.
hang out.
I think what you said, everyone had a mission. That makes sense to me. Everyone
Yeah.
was doing something.
And then when we were in one of the clubs, everyone was like just sweaty and we're all screaming Lady Gaga. So it was like kind of last thing on my mind.
Yeah, yeah.
But we go to this little alley and there are some signs that like say like foreigners are welcome at this bar because there are a lot of like members only spots, which I completely like forgot about. Because my sister's like, oh, what about, like, let's go in there. And then we looked and it was like members only, like not for the public. And it's like, okay, that makes sense. So we're like waiting outside. We're like looking at all the names of these bars because it's like a huge building and every floor is like a different bar.
That's crazy.
And we're like, do we just go like into one? She wants to like have like more of a local experience. And this guy comes out of like nowhere and he was like, oh, come on in. And we're like, what? And we look up and there's like a big sign and it just says Tupac and it's a picture of Tupac. And he's like, yeah, just like, come on, it's fine, come on. And we're like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
So he gets out keys, he's opening and we're going like up these stairs and I was like, oh God, we're getting murdered.
Yeah, this is the end.
This is it. I'm gonna get murdered behind, or Tupac's up there. I don't know.
You found him.
So then he like rings the bell. This woman opens it, and then she's like, "Oh, I didn't know we were opening." And they're speaking mostly Japanese. And then we sit at this bar that has 4 seats. And then he like goes down, and then we like stayed there. Then we sang karaoke.
Wait, just 2 people?
2 of us, two people working.
Okay.
And it was a members only spot that he just saw us like confused and was like, "Yeah, come on."
Wow.
He drew us a picture. He's like a musical artist. And then some of his friends showed up later and they were all like drunk and started singing karaoke. And it was a very local experience. Like people were smoking inside.
You were immersed.
Started playing games. And then we used to translate for the most part.
That sounds so fun.
Yeah, it was really fun. I was like, oh, this is more what a local night out is like.
Okay.
Like you get a little bar with your friends, like private.
Yeah, it sounds like each bar is private, basically.
Yeah, and there's just a million of them.
Wow.
Yeah, it was kind of amazing. And then the next day we went shopping again, Shinjuku. It's unbelievable.
Amazing. That sounds great.
And then no more bullet trains. You do have to be wary of luggage because you don't take big bags on public transportation there, really. It's too much. Like, it's not rude. It's just like, it's in people's way. It's like, it is just too chaotic.
How do you get it from A to B?
Luggage forwarding.
What is that?
It's a whole service. You schedule it, you pay for it. It's like $20 for a bag. You drop it off at your lobby. Someone comes, picks it up and drops it off. It like takes it to your next spot.
Interesting.
So you can even do it we did it from Kyoto to Tokyo.
Wow.
Which is a 2-hour bullet train ride in a car. I don't know how long that would take. I don't even know how far.
So then you get there and your stuff's just there already? How is it there faster than you?
You have to send it the day before.
Oh, okay. I was like, this isn't making sense to me.
Yeah, luggage forwarding. It's a whole convenient thing. Anyway, Tupac bar. What's another bar we went to? Oh, there was a bar called, guess, gay or lesbian. It was called Goldfinger.
Lesbian.
Which brings me to this game. Goldfinger in Tokyo. We're going to play Where is This Bar?
Okay.
I'm going to say a gay bar's name.
Love it.
And you're going to tell me what city it's in.
Mm-hmm. I'm ready.
You're going to guess, rather.
Yeah. I just tell you. Like, it's in Denver.
It'd be amazing if you know. This is international. It's called Club Nix. NYX.
Croatia.
Amsterdam.
Okay. I was in the Knicks.
Okay. Dalston Superstore. International. Dalston.
Dalston Superstore. That sounds like, is that German?
No. Dalston Superstore.
London.
Yeah. Okay. Revuelta.
Russia.
Mexico City. Panty Bar
Panty Bar. Ooh.
International.
Mm.
This game is really hard.
It's a lot of countries.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's go South American. Let's go Colombia.
Dublin.
Mm.
So close.
So close.
Churros, cone, chocolates.
So,
I hate that name. Cone chocolate.
it's Mexico?
Madrid.
Okay.
The end up.
The end up.
The ends are up.
Give me a continent.
America. U.S. America?
North America.
Yeah, North America. Jesus Christ.
Canada? Toronto?
San Francisco.
Oh, okay.
Also, okay, the last one. The Manor.
Is it domestic or international?
Domestic.
The Manor. Is it...
And then I have a follow-up question.
Okay, the Manor. I don't know, Minnesota? Fuck it.
Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, Florida.
It's like ranked 6th of like
Is it gay or lesbian?
best. Gay. When we were discovering the gay scene, this is from a blog, discovering this gay scene of Fort Lauderdale, comma, one of the most gay-friendly cities in the world, comma, we kept hearing about a place called the Manor. Is this true?
Yeah, Florida is really gay.
Fort Lauderdale?
I always thought more of a Miami kind of a vibe, but
When I read that, that's why it made
but
this
Orlando's
list.
gay. Tampa Bay's that show. Remember that show? It was genius. But it was lesbians in Tampa. Oh,
No, I had no idea.
oh my God! Do yourself a favor. I mean, it is prime watch.
It's reality.
Yeah. Florida.
I don't really watch reality TV.
Okay, you're not better than me.
Okay, I'll watch it.
It's so good.
I feel like the gay men, they try to do something like that, and it...
Yeah.
Anyway. All right, we'll circle back to that.
Yeah.
How we got there from Japan. Japan.
You've been
Who cares?
You've been listening to
Two broke gays.